What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. And today we're going to be reviewing the Nike GT Cut 2. Starting us off, we talk about the sizing and the price. And the sizing, I could recommend you guys go your true to size. If you are a wide footer, then I'm probably going to recommend you guys go up maybe in whole size, just because it cuts narrow up here. I think just like the GT1s, I never had the GT1s, but looking at them, they might have cut narrow as well. So I'd tell you guys go your true to size, and if you have wide feet, I would tell you go up a whole size. And the pricing for the GT Cut 2s is going to be $170, and you already know how I get on this channel. If the shoes are going to be over that regular price for basketball shoes, which is $130, these better be good. Moving on to the style, I'm gonna give these a 7 out of 10. It's not much going on here. It's just a white, blue, faded orange, yellow type of colorway. But I'm gonna hit y'all with this, a throwback, and only the OGs know about this. This reminds me of the old Sonic colorways and also the video game Sonic Heroes. And looking at this, tell me you don't. Tell me you don't. If you play Sonic Heroes, you know what I'm talking about. And if you watch the old Sonic animation, you know what I'm talking about. Because Knuckles used to be like a faded red. Tails used to come on now. Not much going on. I like the style of the GT Cut 1s. I think those were aesthetically nice. These are, it's all right. Next up, we have my favorite category, which is the cushion. I'm gonna give these an 8.5 out of 10. They use my favorite Nike cushion of all time, Zoom Air, and I really appreciate y'all for doing that because it feels really nice, comfortable, and it actually feels bouncy, and you do get a boost off of the ground. So if you have the play style of an athletic type of player or even a hustler on the court, my play style, I'm kind of all over the place, in the air, on the ground, running. I'm one of the fastest players that's always at the gym and stuff like that. So I do feel really good and really comfortable in these, and they did their thing in these in the cushion aspect of these shoes. So yes, the cushion is nice, soft, responsive, and also bouncy. And also, if you're an athletic player, then these are really good for you. Moving on to the support, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. With this being a low cut shoe, it hugs my ankle really nice, and my foot is not going anywhere. There's a good amount of padding inside the tongue, as well as it being breathable, if you guys can see that. And the padding around the ankle bone and Achilles heel is nice as well. So if you find yourself play style like cutting, sharp step backs, lateral movement, then this shoe is definitely gonna hold you up for sure. I think the play style of this shoe is mostly for guards. I mean, nowadays small forwards and bigs are kind of moving like guards as well, but if you're like fast, shifty, and all that stuff, then this shoe is definitely going to be benefited towards you, especially for the support aspect. So the support on this shoe is really nice, and it's going to hold you up. And last on the list, we have the traction. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. You do not hear that many squeaks, so if you're trying to listen for that, you're not going to hear as many. But I do know going north and south, the traction is going to hold you up okay-ish. It's not going to be the best, but it's going to hold you up okay-ish. And obviously, if you guys look at the pattern moving laterally, it's going to be all right. One thing I did notice about this traction, it's called the smear traction if you guys want to know. I did notice it did attract dust and dirt, so I think that's why I didn't hear as many squeaks, and it didn't hold up how I would love it to hold up. It held up okay, but I think on a clean court, you guys might get more of the beneficiary of the shoe traction. You are going to slide out a little bit, and I would not recommend you guys play with this outdoors. I do not think this is going to last outdoors. And ending off with the ranking of the GT Cut 2s, I'm going to give them a B- rank. Now, to me, potentially this shoe had the potential to be a low A, high B, but since the traction to me wasn't as good as I would like it to be, it attracts dust, it can't really fight dust, you don't really hear that many squeaks on it, and you have to be at a clean court, and most courts that a lot of us play at aren't always clean, so you need a shoe that's going to be able to fight through that dust and debris. This shoe just doesn't do that for me, and the style of the shoe is kind of basic. I was expecting it to look nothing crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Like when you have a shoe, you want to have some type of style with it. You want a shoe that people look at like, I like those, I want those, you know what I'm saying? And to me, it doesn't really give off that vibe. It just gives off a very basic look. Now, the best part about the shoe, the two best parts about the shoe is the cushion and the support aspect. The support is really good for a low cut shoe. I'm very impressed in that aspect, and the cushion is actually really nice, bouncy, like I was telling you guys. It's my favorite cushion of Nike. So those two aspects, they got it, but the other two, they don't have it, and for that, I'm gonna have to give it a B-. A B- isn't bad. It still, you know, fits the bill, but the shoe is $170, so I was expecting it to be up there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the end of this video. I really appreciate you guys for always tuning in. Appreciate y'all for the 500 subscribers. I'm gonna have Chauncey send us out of here, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.
Got anything you wanna add to it, Chauncey?
What? That's your end intro?
Yeah, just the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching today's video. See you next in today's video. Bye.